Hello, in this tutorial we are going to use a middleware for authorization in a .NET C# application web API. So now let's create a new application, ASP.NET Core Web API, web application, create. Alright, let's create a new controller. Alright, this controller would be person controller. Let's copy these decorators and paste them here. We need to inherit from controller. So now we're going to create a new service, a new folder for services. Now let's create a service, person service. We need to create an interface, person service. All right. Let's create a new folder for models. Let's create person model. This data class has name, first name, last name, and age. Let's delete this line. All right. Now, in iPerson service, we're going to have one method that returns a person, get person. So now we need to implement here as public async. We need to implement the interface and let's return a new person. All right, first name, my name, last name, my last name, age, my age. All right, this is okay. Now in the controller, we are going to inject the iPerson service. In the constructor of the controller, we need to inject. All right, let's create a new endpoint. All right, the decorator would be HTTP GET, and the URL, the root is person. We're going to return an OK with person service get person. All right, let's test this. Oh, sorry, we need to add the transient injection here. iPerson service. All right, now we can test now. Let's try with this endpoint. All right, here is the data. Let's try with Postman. We need to copy this URL. Okay, let's try with Postman. Okay, here is the result. Everything is okay. So now we are going to create a middleware. Let's stop this application and let's create a new folder, middlewares. Then we're going to create an authorization middleware. Let's create a new class. For example, token authorization middleware. All right, this middleware is going to have these properties. Let's type private read-only request delegate, next, and private read-only string valid token. Now we need to inject these variables in the constructor of the middleware. All right. Now we're going to implement the invoke method, public async task invoke HTTP context. The token is context request headers. The token is in the header, okay, in the authorization header. Okay. All right, here we have the token. Now we need to check if the token is different, is not equal to valid token.